Welcome back, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing alright.
That someday I'd like to maybe lose everything for a period of time to see who's loyal and who's not loyal. And frankly, I found out a lot of
Did
things.
you find out who's loyal and
No,
not
I tell
loyal?
you what, and you can't guess it. You can't predict it. You think certain people will be loyal no matter what, and it turns out that they're not, and you just can't predict it.
Your reality isn't fixed. It's programmed. And the worst part, you're not the one in control. Ever had that gut feeling that someone close to you doesn't actually want you to win? They act supportive, but something feels, off. That's not paranoia. It's pattern recognition. Carl Jung exposed this hidden psychological warfare. Some people don't hate what you do. They hate what you represent. You remind them of everything they failed to become, and that eats them alive. But here's the real danger. Jealousy isn't just an emotion, it's a weapon. A silent, energetic attack designed to keep you stuck, doubting yourself, and questioning your own reality without even realizing it. And if you don't know how to protect yourself, they win. Most people will just tell you the signs. But recognizing them isn't enough, because once you spot them, then what? Stay locked in, because I'm about to reveal ancient, forbidden techniques that break their influence over your mind forever. Ignore this, and you'll keep reliving the same toxic cycles, wondering why you attract the same people, the same setbacks, over and over again. Let's expose them now. Most people think hatred is loud, fists flying, voices raised, open conflict. But the most dangerous kind of hatred, the silent kind, the one that hides behind polite smiles, congratulatory words, and "I'm so happy for you" messages that feel off. What if
Alright. You gonna learn today?
I told you that the reason some people secretly despise you has nothing to do with you at all? It's not your fault. It's their unresolved demons. And Carl Jung's shadow theory explains exactly why. Jung discovered that
I never knew there was a guy that wrote a book on the shadows. But then again, yeah, I did because people talk about things. And there's always someone, you know? And since they keep things from people, someone else just takes the journey. And I'm sure there's more than one person, you know? And this guy seems really smart because it's what I had to learn. That secretly everybody's a fucking hater. You know how I know? Because if you ask people for help, they don't do anything. 9 times out of 10, they're not doing anything. So why wouldn't they want to be a part of something so they can do things? Because they're not the one that's leading. They want to have the idea. They want to be the one. But you know what they won't do? Get the fuck up and do the work. They'll let the shit just go by and watch other people do shit and play in their imaginary worlds instead of actually just getting up and doing the work.
every person has a shadow self, a part of them they refuse to acknowledge. It holds everything they deny, repress, and secretly hate about themselves. But instead of facing their own
Get it? No one cannot have a shadow self. You have your regular self that you're born with. You're perfect. You feel good. Da 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 da. Then you have your ego. I'm fucking somebody special because of my name, my DNA, my title, where I'm from. All of those things are ego. It's all bullshit. You're just a fucking person. Didn't give a fuck what you think. You're just a person. And you know what proves that? The shadow side. Everyone doesn't like something about this. So if you could be the richest nigga in the world and you're still gonna not like your ugly ass face, you're not gonna like your little ass dick. God doesn't bless anybody to have everything. So, disliking yourself is automatic. Unless people actually embrace we all have something we dislike, so that would make us all equal. That's why I don't give a fuck. That's why I don't give a fuck. That's why nobody can shame you with certain little dumbass things. Because the thing that you got, alright, I don't got it. But you don't have the thing I have. And I'm not jealous that you have the thing you have. I don't give a fuck. God gave you that.
Every person has a shadow self, a part of them they refuse to acknowledge. It holds everything they deny, repress, and secretly hate about themselves. But instead of facing
And that's why you won't become king of your shadow. Because you will deny, you'll suppress, you'll lie, you won't face it. Me, I face all my flaws. I don't give a fuck. Because other people have flaws. So why would I not want to acknowledge my flaws? Why would I want to let my flaws hold me back from the things that are not my flaws? You know?
their own darkness, they project it onto others. So when someone secretly despises you, what they really hate is the part of themselves they see reflected in you. Your confidence triggers their insecurity. Your success reminds them of their failures. Your happiness exposes the emptiness of their life.
I know this to be true because all I've ever done is just, project my knowledge or my happiness on other people. And then when I try to do things, motherfuckers always seem to want to stop me. And I look at people like, you do realize this benefits you, right? In the long run?
They don't hate you. They hate that you force them to see the parts of themselves they wish they could ignore. Ever had a friend who was supportive when you were struggling, but the moment you started doing well, they became distant, passive aggressive, or just weird? That's not a coincidence. When you were on their level, they felt secure. But the moment you started winning, even if you worked hard for it, they took it personally. Your success made them feel like failures, even if you never intended it. Think of two co-workers who start at the same job at the same time. They struggle together, complain about the boss together, and bond over their shared misery. But then one of them starts leveling up, getting promotions, earning recognition. Suddenly, the dynamic shifts.
Remember, Danny? Remember? Remember how I showed you that with your boy James? And you was the loser. And then you met me. And I preached to you. And I showed you this shit, nigga, without even knowing that nigga. I didn't know this guy. I didn't teach you this shit. I taught you the Lord. And how to face your fucking self. Oh, the shadow. Remember when I didn't call myself King of the Shadows? I'm Vegeta. I'm fucking. Remember when I'm James. I'm just James. And the Lord said, you're a fucking man and you got darkness in you. And you better control it. You better get handle of that. Because if you don't, you destroy yourself. Remember how when you first met me, you were the lower rank Super Shane, and your boy James loved having that power over you and lending you money, and you was his little brother that he never taught nothing and just let you be a loser. And then you met real big bro, and you got your shit together. You started cleaning your ass up, losing weight, got a different job. Next thing you know, you got a promotion, and the Lord fucked his ass up for hating on us. Remember how he tried to stop the word of God, and then he lost his job, and then what happened? You became big brother, and then you got another promotion and another promotion in one fucking year. I got you 3 promotions in 1 year, dog, and you became manager, and what happened? You hired that nigga. I turned your whole life around, nigga. Where you was the little nigga, and then you became the big dog little brother, and that wasn't even your brother, dog. Remember how you had to borrow money off everybody, and then remember how you had to always call everybody and cry, and then I taught you how to be a fucking man and live on your own. And do your own thing. And then what happened? Everybody started calling you, talking about, yo, I need your advice. I thought you were the corny, dumb fuck. Now you're the cool manager. Fucking niggas is calling you on their hurt day. I need someone to talk to. But don't talk about that God shit. Remember? Remember?
Don't say that. All right, all right, all right. You're gonna learn today.
The struggling co-worker starts making subtle jabs, downplaying their friend's success, forgetting to invite them to things, or becoming cold and distant. It wasn't just friendship. It was unspoken competition. And the moment you stop playing their game, they turn against you.
Remember? Remember how I told you? Just stop fucking talking to him. He argues with you purposely. He's doing dumb arguments and he's competing with you. If you stop arguing with him and you just talk to him, and when he starts an argument, hang the fucking phone up, end the conversation, throw him out of your house, walk out of his house, no matter what it is, don't let the confrontation start. Walk away from it. And what happened? He started acting right. Remember? 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 Remember everything got a little cool? And then what happened? He hit you with the greatest Lord Palpatine trick ever. That nigga said, I need a job. Remember? And you got him hired, and then he was talking shit about you, and you didn't even realize it to them bitches, the other managers that was above you. And then what happened? Everybody at your job started turning against you, and then they started making you do all the work, and they took all the credit, and then they started hating, and then you'd come home and be mad and punch the walls, and then I'd counsel you not to go fucking crazy. Remember? Remember? And you didn't believe me, and I told you keep the fucking job, and you didn't believe Daddy, and he souped your ass up and switched places. You took your manager job, and then you fucking left like an idiot. He swindled your ass right out of your position, right back into that apartment, fucking lost in the world. And I said, nigga, why didn't you listen to me? Like, what? And then you throw me away. You throw me out. The nigga that taught you and showed you and pushed all his energy into you, brought God to you, and then what? Then what? It's so pathetic.
What if I told you that some of the closest people in your life are actively sabotaging you without even realizing it? The childhood friend who always makes you feel guilty for outgrowing them.
Do you understand now, Danny? Do you understand that he didn't even know he was doing that? Remember when I told you about evilness and how a lot of people don't even know they're being evil? It's a moment thing. It's a it's a you can't face certain things. So you build your own little world and then you try to run it like you're God. But you're not God. You're just a man.
You that some of the closest people in your life are actively sabotaging you without even realizing it.
Because they were
The
programmed.
childhood friend who always makes you feel guilty for outgrowing them. The family member who constantly forgets to tell you about opportunities. The co-worker who pretends to help but secretly sets you up for failure. Jung's research shows that most people live in denial about their own bitterness and jealousy. They don't wake up and say, I hate this person and want them to fail. No, it's more insidious than that. They'll tell themselves things like, they think they're better than me. They got lucky. They changed. But what really changed? You started becoming who they secretly wish they could be. Once you recognize these patterns, you will never unsee them. The fake support, the subtle jabs, the growing resentment.
Do you know what it's like to be like fucking 14, fucking 16 years old and you already mastered the shadow? You've already seen this and you've lived it and you're like, yo, what the fuck is going on? What's wrong with everybody? Am I the only one that's waking up to realizing I gotta take this fucking mask off and I'm not gonna be a liar. If I don't fucking like you, nigga, I don't like you. And I'm gonna tell you I don't like you. I'm not gonna fucking say he thinks he's better than me. No, I don't like you because of this, right? And now I'm gonna find out why don't I like this person? Because did they do anything to me? Does what they do affect my life? And if it doesn't, then I need to let go of not liking this person because it has no effect on my life. What the fuck am I gonna hate somebody that doesn't affect my life?
And here's the most dangerous part. If you don't learn how to protect yourself, these people will slowly drain your energy, sabotage your confidence, and manipulate you into staying small, just so they can feel comfortable. So the real question is, how do you spot these people?
That's the saddest part. They'd rather sabotage you, keeping both of you dust bunnies, regulars, instead of joining you and saying, thank God this nigga's the leader. He's the one. Alright, fuck it. I'm Trinity. I'm the guy I'm the Puerto Rican guy with the Uzis. I'm fucking Cypher. Everybody just stays hating instead of saying, you know what? Everyone has a group. The Red Ranger needed the fucking Pink Ranger and the Black Ranger and the Green Ranger and the Pink Ranger. You get it? Neo needed Morpheus. Neo needed the whole team. He-Man needs his squad. The G.I. Joe's got... People are so fucking dumb now that they don't even realize that you don't need to be the one. You need to be on the fucking team, dumbass.
Before it's too late. They won't tell you they hate you. They won't openly admit their jealousy, their resentment, or their secret wish to see you fail. No, they'll disguise it. They'll wrap it in humor, fake concern, and subtle manipulation. Until one day, you wake up and realize you've been surrounded by wolves in sheep's clothing this entire time.
And then you got a choice. Do I stay a sheep or do I become a wolf? Because if I stay a sheep, that means I'm gonna just put my head down and pretend this shit's not happening and just go on. And then when I see things happen, I don't say nothing. I let them play in my fucking face. No. You have to wolf up and say, I'm gonna call you out or I'm going to get the fuck away from you so I never gotta call you out again. I'm gonna wolf up, I'm gonna go over there to the green pastures, and I'm gonna become a sheep again because I'm gonna fucking destroy you if you don't stop. I'm going to reveal your truth. Or, you're gonna stay a sheep and, let them do what they do.
But once you know these 8 hidden signs, you'll never be fooled again. Sign number 1, contempt disguised as jokes. I was just kidding. You take everything so seriously. Ever had someone make a joke at your expense and when you reacted, they flipped it on you, like you were the problem for not laughing?
Look at their eyes. When they want to fucking embarrass you just to embarrass you, they say a joke and they look right at someone else. They look at the crowd and shit for support. They're looking for another hater. Anyone that'll fucking just laugh to get the ball rolling. You gotta look at these subtle things like they got the disdain look when it's joke time. Like you gotta catch that face of I hate you, motherfucker. But, you gotta notice it. You gotta notice these little things. Because there's certain things you don't bring up. Like, they bring up your business in front of people and shit. Make a joke out of it. Why? Because they know social image is a big thing. If you get clowned, it doesn't matter how much work you do. Whoever's the big boss will look at you as a clown ass nigga, and you're not gonna get picked.
This is not a joke. It is a psychological attack wrapped in humor. Carl Jung's warning. Sarcasm and passive-aggressive jokes often come from deep-seated resentment. When someone constantly belittles you under the guise of humor, what they're really doing is testing the waters,
Yep.
seeing how much disrespect you're willing to tolerate. Action step: flip the frame. Next time someone does this, do not react emotionally. Instead, flip it back on them. Oh wow, look at you trying to be all successful now, huh? You. Yeah, isn't it crazy? You should try it sometime.
Exactly. You don't see, the thing is, your words are your new battle axe. And if you talk like them, if you do what they do, then you're them. You have to learn how to embrace the shit and then control your emotions and say something that, like, it's a, like how he said. He said, "Oh, look at you! You fucking work. You look at this guy. He thinks he's a good worker, and you're a hard worker." And then that's when you look at him. Instead of saying "fuck you, eat my dick," you say, "Yeah, I am. You should try it sometime. Makes you feel good." Well, you think you're gonna get a raise? No, I actually do this because it makes me feel good. I feel like a fucking man that actually goes to work and does his job. Sorry, you don't fucking going to work and doing what men do don't make you feel like a man. Sorry. Sorry that doesn't you don't get a satisfaction.
Watch how fast their energy shifts. Sign number 2, hidden sabotage. Oops, I forgot to tell you. Oh, you needed that document, my bad. Ever noticed how some people always forget the things that matter to you, but never seem to forget things that serve them? The truth is, they do not forget.
They never forgot your birthday. They never forgot the thing you said. They never forgot that you said don't tell people. They never forget nothing that you say. You're their whole fucking life. You're their last lifeline. If you cut them off, half of these people wouldn't even know what to fucking do with themselves. And then that's when you get a rat pack of these motherfuckers lost, and that's not a good thing. That's how we get a group of saboteurs secretly walking around town, fucking looking to sabotage people's lives. You people don't believe this shit. You people think fucking people are just fucking chilling, and nah, this world has become really fucked up.
They are sabotaging. Carl Jung's research shows that subconscious jealousy manifests in passive-aggressive sabotage. These people will accidentally leave you out of plans, forget to pass along information that could help you, constantly delay things when you need them the most. Solution: protect your moves. Stop telling these people your plans.
The more they know, the more they do. The less they know, the more they do. That's why when my enemies, thought they knew me, and I started to make videos and just say everything I'm gonna do or wanna do, more like that, because there's a whole, I wanna do a lot, but what am I gonna do? No one knows. Because that's why I keep saying I want to do this and I want to do that, and then niggas will try to sabotage this and try to sabotage that and do this and then hate on that and then hate on this and then do that. And meantime, I'm sitting in my room not trying to do none of those things. Get it? It keeps them busy. It keeps them busy. See, I like to overload my enemies because the more they have to do, the more they're gonna burn out. The more they're gonna hate you. See, my father taught me endurance. So my greatest thing is to endure and last through things longer than others. You know how much it takes to hate on someone and be angry? It takes energy to do that. Then sometimes it takes money.
Stop relying on them for help. Move in silence and watch them get frustrated when they no longer have access to sabotage you. Sign number 3, silent competition. Oh, you got a new car. That's cool. But did I tell you I'm getting a Tesla? They cannot let you have a moment. Everything is a competition. Why this happens? People who base their self-worth on comparison will never be happy for you, because in their minds, your success means they are failing.
Because that's the new modern way. People don't even realize, like I just said, instead of adding on, motherfuckers really believe I'm the king, I'm the guard, I'm the watchman, I'm the judge, jury, and execution. Nobody wants to be one fucking thing. And oh yeah, because then you need other people. If you choose one seat and it takes a fucking group of people to run that thing, then you can't pretend to be all those things. So then you need help. Then you can't pretend to be perfect. Get it? Everyone has a God complex. They want so much control, they'd rather do nothing than actually combine and say, together, we. I don't give a fuck if you're the smarter one. I don't care if you're the face of the operation. Without me, the shit don't work neither, nigga. You need me just like I need you. Well, it don't always turn out like that because, you know, when you don't do anything. Like, remember, Danny, I told you I'm gonna do GMB TV. I'm gonna keep going with this shit. It was working a little bit before. I see a little bit how to do it, and I'm growing into this shit, bro. It's gonna work, and you didn't play any part, and now you know those parts are not needed because I've already done those things myself.
Game changer. Stop playing the game. The moment you stop engaging, stop reacting, stop competing, they lose their power over you.
Because it's all a game. They're in a competition to be better with you. If you're nowhere around, if they can't see you, blah, 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 all these other things, hear you, then they can't compete. They have nothing to go off of. If they don't see what you're doing, then they can't get mad. Get it? If they don't hear you, they can't sabotage you. And then what they do is either they start looking for you, and that's when you say, no, stay away from me, you're a hater. Or they pick someone else to do it to. Most people will not learn their lesson and be like, yo, fuck, maybe I should apologize and ask this person for some pointers, and maybe I can start doing what they're doing. What they did is not impossible. We were both on the same level. Whatever. What the fuck? Maybe I need to ask this motherfucker how he did it instead of just hating.
Sign number 4, fake support. I'm so happy for you, but their energy says otherwise. Ever shared good news with someone and felt an awkward pause before they forced a smile?
Yep.
The truth. People who secretly despise you will pretend to support you, but their
Because genuine happiness and support is an immediate reaction. You don't even need to smile, move, or nothing. When you get good at this shit, when you say what you say, you could see it in their eyes. The eyes never lie. When you get fake support, it's like the dead eyes with the big grin, you know? When you really have, see, what made me understand it is by knowing myself, watching myself, examining myself. When I support people and someone comes, oh, I just passed the test, I got a new, I immediately become happy. Like, yo, word, oh, that's what's up, I knew you could do it, dog. It's not a thought thing. They need to think I need to smile at them now. Okay, go for the hug, even though you want to break their fucking neck. In their head, they're talking about pounding your head in. They're talking about, I fucking hate you. Why the fuck's this motherfucker win? This dirty bitch, I hate. But they're smiling right in your face, like, yeah, you can see it. If you pay attention to their face and long enough, you're around them all the time, you should have been mastered their face. Start being around them when they're around people you know they hate and study their fucking face. And then when you do something, look at their face. They're gonna give you that same look.
Energy will always expose them. They suddenly get too busy to celebrate your wins. They downplay your success. Yeah, but anyone could do that. They subtly shift the conversation back to themselves. Test them. Ask for something inconvenient. If they truly support you, they will be there. If not, you will get excuses. Sign number 5. Control disguised as caring. I just think you should be careful. I'm only saying this because I care. Translation: I do not want you to outgrow me. The truth: if someone constantly guides you but never supports your independence, they are not protecting you. They are controlling you. Solution: stop.
Get it? If someone actually wants to help you, they're gonna help you. They're not just gonna tell you what to do. They're gonna actually physically get down in the dirt with you, you know? Most people be like, oh, well, but you're a grown up and all. Shut the fuck up with all of that. Shut the fuck all the way up. Stop being beat in the head like you're not supposed to be supporters, friends, family, and all this. Everybody's with the fucking. Because you got told that. And that's why most motherfuckers. You a person. You grown up. Do things by yourself. Do things by yourself. Everybody be apart. Living in a world that's designed to destroy people that are by themselves. You're fucking idiots.
Stop asking for permission. Start making decisions without consulting them, and watch their reaction. Sign number 6. Subtle gossip and character assassination. People are saying things about you. I just thought you should know. Ever noticed how some people act like they are warning you about rumors, but somehow they always know every detail?
Because they're the ones spreading
Carl
it.
Jung's warning. If someone spreads false narratives about you, they are trying to control how others see you. Game.
That's what these motherfuckers did in this town. And that's all good because, like I said, I don't care. Most people that believe things like this, you're just a young ass minded person anyway. You weeded out all the idiots for me. You know? You probably saved my life from women that would have probably destroyed me. Get it? This is the game of reality. Most people, like when people steal your friends, like, oh my god, he stole my friend. That wasn't your friend if they could be stolen. They took a fucking problem off your hands. They're a betrayer.
Changer. Confront them directly. Ask, I heard you had some thoughts about me. Can we talk? Watch them panic. Sign number 7.
See, that's why it sucks when it's a work thing because, you know, how do you confront somebody at work about some shit when it's rumors, you know? And then you don't even know what's going on until it actually starts happening. You get the false looks, people are fucking looking at you and wanting to hate on you and talk behind your back. You're looking around like, yo, what the fuck did I do to anybody? I don't do nothing. Why is it? Oh, the hate. Who's the secret hater? Who is it? And then you just have to think, who'd you argue with? Who did you embarrass anybody in front of anybody? Did you shine in front of somebody? Or, see, me, I knew who it was because I embarrassed the shit out of them in front of everybody. But it was because of my own stupidity of not just being the me. When I meet people, I show the weak version of myself. I show the old Jesus Christ, he's as nice. The weak, and then I was broke, so I looked it fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I always show the weak version of myself, the sheep, so people can't see it coming. I don't like people to see the real me. So when it's time to fucking woof up on you, you're not gonna know what to do because you're gonna think you're gonna examine me and be like, he's a pushover, he's a fucking idiot, he's a gullible fucking help the world, and nigga, I'm both, just like my father. Save the world or destroy it.
Lack of joy in your success. That's cool, I guess. Ever had someone react to your success with dead energy? Or worse, shift the subject immediately? The truth: Envy is admiration in disguise. They want what you have, but
Most people will envy anything now. People really believe you're worrying about some fucking superstars. People envy fucking regular people. You know? Most people don't look at it like that. They're like, who the fuck you think you are? You think niggas envy you? Yes, nigga, there's billions and billions of people in the world, and there's a lot of people that don't like themselves. They never got taught nothing about themselves. They don't even know how to look into themselves. Of course, I'm going to know someone that can't find themselves is going to hate me. I know who I am. That's just off soul. That's the way you feel. That's just that. That's not even intelligence. That's not your work. That's not the way you look. That's not the way you fuck. That's not the way you play sports or any of that other shit. Just knowing thyself gives you a fucking powerful feeling. Other people don't know themselves. When you know yourself, you have a direction in life, even if you're not going anywhere. Because you know yourself. You know you're going your way. Other people are so fucking lost. They only been living through a movie. They've been living what they fucking someone else told them to live. They don't know themselves. They have no real compass. They have no guidance. They have no nothing. It's a false image. And when they meet you and you have yourself, they can fucking feel that shit because of the way you talk, the way you do certain things. And they wish they was that. Instead of just letting go of the false image and saying, I'm going to start working on that now. How do you, because we as men and women, we're trained to not look at each other and say, you know what, let me ask you something. You got this feel about you. How do you do that? What is it that, you know what I mean? Because I fucking hate you. But this thing you do is dope. I ain't you got that. You got that, homie. Fuck you, though. You know what I'm saying? But you got that.
cannot admit it. Pack, watch their face. The next time you share good news, observe their facial expressions. Micro expressions never lie. Sign number 8. Unconscious, non-verbal cues. The body never lies. People can fake words. They cannot fake energy.
Exactly. You can say whatever you want. You don't realize that fucking CIA, 90% of the people that try to be CIA fail because of this. Because they can't read people. Or they can't hide themselves. Period.
Secret weapon. Pay attention to their tone, body language, and micro expressions. Tense jaw, suppressed anger, forced smile, hidden resentment, avoiding eye contact. They feel guilty. Now that you know how to spot these people, what do you do next? In the next section, I will teach you the silent energy shift. Please be good. Please be poses fake friends instantly. Stay locked in. This is where the real power begins. Some people are masters of deception. They will smile in your face, clap when you win, and pretend to support you, but their energy always betrays them. What if I told you that your body already knows who is fake in your life? That before your conscious mind even processes it, your nervous system has already picked up the truth?
Yep.
Because here's the secret no one talks about. Energy never lies.
And that's why I say I am a Jedi Master. Like, I've been doing this shit and, like, for so long that I don't need to really talk to people. Every reaction we have, it's automatic. Like, I've studied shit and forgot shit from studying it and doing it for so long that I don't even remember what, you know? And it just got incorporated. I'm sizing niggas up No matter where, when, who, what. I'm sizing the world up as I walk around. Like, niggas don't understand what it's like to size shit up everywhere you go. Sizing niggas up, always watching. Like, yo, dog. It's hard. I suggest most people don't try to do shit like this. Just focusing on the regular basics, because this shit it'll drive you insane, bro. If you don't have an expander, you have to expand your mind before you try to do this shit. You have to really see things, because once you see in the fucking people, and you see how bad the world really is, that'll scare the shit out you alone. You know, some people don't come back from the veil. They should have traumatized you, leave you stuck in a fucking house all the time.
Your gut knows before your mind does.
But once you can see, then you know who to stay away from. That's it. Once you can honestly see, you just start learning to stay away from people. You know? It's just hard if you do it too long, if you stay by yourself too much, because the world changes. Socially, energy, all this other shit. When you pull yourself out of the world, you're no longer in that flow of things. So you become weird. You have to accept you're weird now. Because you're not like the world. You're not like everybody else. If you're not like everybody else, then you're a fucking weirdo. But the thing is, you're trying to be regular, so are you a weirdo? Or are they really fucking weirdos? Because they're all just group thinking and going along with the shit.
Ever walked into a room and felt uneasy for no logical reason? Maybe you sat next to someone, and suddenly your mood shifted. Your stomach tightened. You felt drained, tense, or anxious, even though nothing obvious had happened. That wasn't just in your head. That was your body screaming at you before your mind could rationalize it. Carl Jung's research aligns with ancient wisdom. Your subconscious mind picks up on patterns, and
Oh, so if you study ancient wisdom, like I just said, I didn't need to start Carl Jung. I studied the Most High. Why the fuck wouldn't he be talking? This is what I keep saying. Everybody's talking about what my father already fucking talked about. We walked away from his knowledge, and then he said, all right, go. All you're gonna do is figure out what I've already said. You're gonna name it a bunch of dumb things and all this little shit. But nah, it's what I put in my book 2,000 years ago. You fucking idiot ass niggas. And that's it. You're idiots. You're children, and you want to figure things out like adults. Good. Because that's what daddy wants. Nobody gets that's like the Lord knew this was gonna happen. That's why he gives everybody a choice. That's why he gives forgiveness. And what else could life possibly be about if the all-knowing thing that makes things can't make them all-knowing? Then that would mean they would have to grow the fuck up and learn. Right? If you're growing up and learning, eventually you're going to say, I don't want to follow you no more. I think I know what I'm doing. And you're going to fail. And then, you go back to daddy and say, I'm sorry, daddy. You know best.
energy shifts and micro expressions before your conscious brain catches on. This is why you can sense tension in a room before anyone speaks, or why certain people exhaust you just by being near them. And when it comes to fake friends, your energy will always tell you the truth before their words do. The secret vibration shift. Light versus heavy energy. Next time you're around someone, do this silent test. Do you feel lighter or heavier in their presence? Do you feel calm or tense? Do you feel energized or drained after talking to them? Because here's the hard truth.
And that's how simple it is. Go around people that you know support you because they put in work or they give good advice and shit, and then you feel things, right? Now go around your fucking so-called best friend or family members and do the same thing. And what do you feel? Which feeling feels better? Now, stay away from the one that doesn't feel good. You get it? It's that fucking simple. You don't even need to speak. You don't need to. See, this is why the Lord says, in silence, you'll find the truth. In silence, you'll find me. Start being around people and shutting the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up and watch. Just be around. Say things, but try to say less. Be a part of the situations, but opt out. Don't be the funny one. Don't answer questions. Don't do. No. Sit back and watch everybody. Watch how they act with each other. Watch what they talk about. Listen, feel the vibe, and then when you go around other things and you feel, you get it. Learn how to feel, and then go with your feelings. You know how they say, go with your gut.
Fake friends and hidden enemies will always drain you, even if they aren't openly negative, even if they act supportive. Their unspoken resentment will manifest as energetic resistance. Ever noticed how, after hanging out with certain people, you feel exhausted for no reason? That's because your nervous system was on high alert the entire time, picking up on their fake energy. The instant tell. What happens when you share good news? If you really want to know where someone stands, pay close attention to their instant reaction when you share something positive about yourself. Do their eyes light up, or do they hesitate before forcing a smile? Do they immediately change the subject? Do they subtly downplay your success, making it seem like no big deal? Because here's what most people don't realize. True supporters will feel joy when you win. Fake friends will feel discomfort.
Yep.
The social mask slips. Pay attention to micro expressions. People can fake words, but they can't fake micro expressions. These
You can't fake happiness. You can fake being angry. You could put a mean face on right now. Try to put your genuine happy face on. You can't because it's forced. When you're genuinely happy, your face makes a fucking certain face. It smiles a certain way. It's uncontrollable. It just happens. And when you can see the difference, it's a wrap for that person.
are the tiny subconscious facial reactions that happen before someone has time to control their emotions. Carl Jung believed that the subconscious mind reveals itself in split-second reactions. If you watch closely, you'll see it.
Yep.
A flicker of irritation when you succeed. A clenched jaw when you mention an achievement. A quick glance away when you talk about something exciting. These reactions happen before they can adjust their facial expression to hide their true feelings.
Especially the beady eyes, they lower their eyes. Oh God, when they do the lower of the eyes, and then they usually their lips, their jaw, that smirk of like this motherfucker. You know what I mean? These little subtle cues are so quick sometimes because they start. A lot of people are not good psychopaths, so they don't actually train themselves, you know. And then there's people that are, and it's because they actually train themselves because you just like, you know. See, the thing about bad people is they want to learn things, how to do what they do. So when they start learning things, eventually they run into a master. And the masters always teach them, nigga, you gotta learn how to hide yourself. You gotta learn how to lie. This is what baffles my mind when people like be lost on like certain things. And I'm like, yo, bro, stop thinking bad people are idiots. They're not.
That's when you catch them. What if I told you that the people around you are rewiring your brain without you realizing it?
Oh, really?
That their thoughts, emotions, and even their limiting beliefs are subtly programming your subconscious mind. Studies in neuroscience prove that the human brain syncs with the energy of those around it.
Oh, so neuroscience prove that if you're around people, you're gonna eventually sink into their patterns and their ways. You gotta be real fucking strong if you're you, and you're like, no, I'm not. You know, like the building I live in, I could have been fell back to the old ways and joined in and say, "Fuck, no, no." Just like anywhere else I've ever been in my life, and the non-believers and the scoffers and the this is why when you really take the road of the Lord, this is how I know most people are really not on that shit. This is why the Lord said, if you love me, they're gonna hate you. There are so many people that are fucking lost like this. I dare you to fucking walk the path of God and see how tough your ass really is. I dare you to tell the truth. You don't gotta flip cars. Just tell the truth and watch how many people turn on you. You don't need to tell people secrets. You don't need. No, just be like, you're a hater. You know? No, you're lying. No, I don't like that. You know? You don't even have to say what bad things people do. You can just say, I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this. This is wrong. That's wrong. This is wrong. I think that's wrong. Because God said so. You're done.
This is why spending time with highly negative people can make
You're
you
marked.
feel drained, uninspired, and anxious, even if they never say a single negative word. Think about it. Have you ever left a conversation feeling self-doubt, even though no one directly criticized you? Have you ever felt exhausted after being around someone, even if they weren't outwardly negative? Have you ever noticed how your mindset shifts based on who you spend time with? That's because energy is contagious.
That's because breathing life into somebody is real. And you can also breathe death into somebody. It's called speaking. When you really have the power of speaking life into somebody, they could be a fucking bum on the street and you could make them feel good about it. No matter what they're doing in the world, no matter what situation, you can breathe life into them. Or you can say, you're a dirty ass bum and your life's gonna suck forever. Fuck you. And they feel bad about themselves. Get it? People don't really realize how the Lord gave you speech for a reason. And there's power in that. And you're gonna get judged for it.
And if you're constantly surrounded by people who resent you, compete with you, or secretly wish for your downfall, their energy will start influencing your own thoughts and emotions. How to use this knowledge to protect yourself. Now that you know how to spot the energy shift, here's how you protect yourself. Test your body's reaction. Before analyzing someone's words, analyze how you physically feel around them. Your gut knows first. Stop ignoring red flags.
See? Didn't I just explain that? Like, this is like live. I seen the first 1 minute of this video and I said, we're going in, baby. This is gonna be a good one. He said the shadow and we're 15 we're 15 minutes in a 44-minute video. We're 50 minutes in on my video. That's because I keep saying the things that I didn't realize this fucking guy is gonna just repeat it anyway.
Simply feel drained after being around someone. That's your nervous system warning you. Listen to it. Detach and observe. Instead of reacting, start silently observing.
Stop speaking so much. Start actually learning these people, their patterns. Study people. Study yourself. Why? Because if you want to change yourself, you have to change your patterns. If you want to stop them in their bullshit, you have to see the patterns. That way, when they're doing their pattern and they're almost done with their circle, you step the fuck away. That way, when they want to do their little whatever, you're nowhere to be found. Get it? See, they need certain reactions during the patterns for the pattern to work. If you don't give these reactions or do these things, their pattern is broken. Now they don't know what to fucking do. That's when the anger starts coming in, the fucking name calling and the sabotage. See, once they can't play these mental games, they're gonna get verbal or physical.
Watch their micro expressions. Watch how they react to your wins. Watch their energy. Distance yourself strategically. You don't have to announce that you see through them. Just start pulling back. Reveal less. Protect your energy.
If you reveal that you can see them, now it's war. Now they have to destroy you because you can see them, and they think everyone else doesn't see them. When everyone sees everyone, we just pretend. We look the other way. That's that fake ass Jesus shit they told you. Turn the cheek, turn the cheek, turn the cheek. I sees no evil. I hears no evil. Cause you're a fucking idiot.
Watch how they react when you stop giving them access to your life. Because here's the truth. Once you see the shift, you can never unsee it.
Yep.
Why do we keep attracting these people into our lives? It goes deeper than just energy.
A lot of people are just afraid to be alone. That's for one. Because when you master yourself being alone, eventually you start realizing the yin and the yang. And you're like, oh, I'm yin and they're yang. That's it. It's not I hate them or they hate me and all this. No, what this derives from is we're two different fucking people. We're different. We were the same. I was on the yang side, but when I elevated and changed, I went on the other team, and they can see that. And I'm not acknowledging it. I'm not acknowledging I'm leaving them behind. Get it? That's what happens when you want to be a grown ass man, a grown woman. That's what happens when you want to do anything in this world. You have no choice but to leave certain people behind, because if they don't do what they need to do to keep up, then you're going to keep going. That's just the name of the game. The sad thing is, a lot of people forget that some people want to grow because they want to help the people around them. They don't want to grow just to be like the other people they see up there and say, now I'm big time, fuck everybody down there. No, some of us want to get up there because it's so fucking bad down here and people are supposed to be helping us. And since they're not gonna do it, one of us need to get up there to fucking help the niggas down here. That's how fucked up this world is. Oh yeah, they call it the crabs in a bucket.
Psychological conditioning. And in the next section, I'll reveal the dark truth about trauma bonds and why some of us are unconsciously drawn to toxic people. Stay locked in. This is where everything clicks.
Well, hopefully we come across this video again, because I'm done with this for now. All that extra shit is things I've already talked about all of this. Hopefully you learned something from this review of the same shit that we've been talking about on this channel for a while now. I'm glad to find that the shadow, I finally found a person that wrote a book on it, because I'm sure I've watched videos on this guy Carl Jung or whatever during my time, and the Lord draws you to things, and Wolfguard, shadow, full moon, all these things I be talking about that incorporate shadows, and it's not for no reason. People think that I'm negative or evil when I talk about these things, when it's really, no. You are idiots, and people talk about the light. They talk about good shit all the time. And you think they're the good ones. You think they're the real preachers and shit. Well, guess what? I got news for you. My father said Satan is the light bearer. Wouldn't that mean you're the bearer of good news? Of the light? And what would that make his the God's children then. That would mean they're the bearers of the dark. You know, the bearers of bad news. Isn't that a fucking saying? Yeah. And most people don't want to hear bad news. Why? Because it means you gotta face the fucking truth now. You gotta face the dark. It's a joke. It's literally a joke. I'm tired of being misunderstood. You know? But it's understandable living in a world where most people are, like I said, always looking up, you know, thinking everything's always, like, I realize that now. When people think of, like, really bad things like this, psychological warfare, people only think of, you say psychological warfare, people think of military, government shit. People don't think regular people. Not realizing, where do you think these niggas learn this shit from, you goofy ass niggas? Everything and anything the government ever fucking figures out is because they're smart enough to be like, let me go research other people's wisdom. Oh shit, these people study these things. I want to know that now. Duh. Like, people got to start giving regular ass people more credit and stop thinking, oh my, the governments are the only people that they come up with things. No, regular fucking people come up with things and they join the government, you goofy ass niggas. You get it? The government learns off of regular people all the time. Like this guy, sound horns, like that guy Carl, whatever the fuck is he's a regular guy. You don't think fucking the government didn't study his books and shit and said, yeah, we need to learn about this shit. You know, we gotta run a country full of people. I think we should know about things like this, you know, in case any of these fucking weirdos want to go crazy. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day, good night, whatever it is. I hope some people can learn to face their ego, you know, learn to face your flaws or whatever it is, because if you can't face it and accept it, do what I did. Understand that everyone has a flaw. Everyone is insecure about something. Everyone has something. The thing you feel, other people feel that too. I feel like a loser. The nigga you fucking envy and hate on, he feels that too. They feel that too. Stop thinking people don't feel what you feel because they didn't live the way you lived. More than likely they did and you just don't know. Or they had it harder and you just don't know. A lot of the people that hate on me, I look at them, I'm like, yo, dog, you would have crumbled in one path mission, one 5-year mission, you would have crumbled. But I bet you think my life is so easy. To all the average looking ass niggas that, oh, he a pretty face ass nigga, he get all the bitches in the world. You probably fucked more bitches than me, you nasty dick ass nigga. You niggas could never live my life. You would have folded. You would have got yourself killed. You would have betrayed the Lord and he would have killed you. One way or another, you would have died, nigga. If the world didn't set you up and kill you and got you locked up forever, you know, see, living my life means you gotta follow the Lord. The Lord will Jonah you. The Lord will throw you in prison, motherfucker. Y'all think I serve somebody that just, I'm gonna give it a good life to him. Blessings, blessings, blessings. No, nigga, this shit's been hard. I'm either getting fucking trampled by people or trampled by my father. Fuck you and fuck whatever you think my life is. You'd fold. You fuck the losses and the embarrassment alone. You niggas would have killed yourself. Half of you niggas. You'd have off my failures. You niggas would have killed yourself. You would have hung it up. All the high hopes, all the fucking I'ma do this and I'ma this, and then you gotta fail in front of everybody for mad long. Get the fuck out of here. You niggas would have hung it up. You niggas is not built like me. You're not built to fucking do what I do because you didn't train. Anybody could do what I do. It's not like I'm doing anything special. But in a world where people gave up on being regular and giving a fuck about themselves and trying, well then yeah, it looks special. It looks like a nigga's trying to be overconfident. Nah, nigga, I'm over happy that I'm not fucking dead or in jail like the rest of my brothers and sisters. By the million. I'm the fucking king, nigga. I don't care what you fucking feel like. I'm the king of the shadows. I'm the king of the statistics, black motherfuckers that get destroyed not knowing nothing. Not having nobody to back your ass up. The fuck out of here, dog. You need to be happy and be the king of your life. You're still alive, ain't you? You ain't the king of your life. You ain't surviving every fucking day. Your survival rate is at 100, nigga. I don't care if you fucked up in the game. You still survive, nigga. You still alive. Start feeling good about that. For motherfuckers that ain't got it. You know how many motherfuckers that are better than you and they died last year? Feel good about that. You're still breathing and you contribute nothing to this world. Other people that actually fucking contribute and fucking get shaken and bacon, billionaires and regulars, and they're dead. And you're still fucking here. And you're still not gonna do nothing for or anybody else except yourself. Feel happy for that, that God chose you to be that. You don't have to give a fuck about nothing and the world still goes on. You ain't gotta put no work in. You get to just watch and chill. I wish the fucking Lord made me that. A fucking watcher, or just sitting around chilling 9 to 5. I wish he made me that. It's the best job to have in the world. You don't gotta do nothing. You just get to watch everything. You get to be entertained. Motherfuckers be mad about the shit. Most motherfuckers that get that life, you, life you probably didn't have to fight for much. I don't give a fuck what you say. You got people like it's a joke, bro. So many people have it way better than other people, and because you don't have more, you're fucking mad about it. You're mad at motherfuckers that gotta struggle and shit, or niggas that gotta. It's like, yo, stop thinking anybody got it better than you. We all just have life. And yes, some people have money and they have extra things. I get it. I get it. I get it. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. I feel the anger and frustration of that myself. But I don't let that make me not enjoy what moments of this life that I can have. You know? It's only moments. It's only moments. I think everybody's feeling a lot more anger than anything else, or frustration, or sadness, or depression, or whatever. There's so many things to feel right now. The majority of people, we only get moments through the day, if that. And 9 times out of 10 now, those moments are things you gotta bring to yourself. The drugs, the fake mask, the temporary statuses, and we the cool kids and all that shit is just like, yo, bro, there's regular happinesses, you know? That's why my father tried to show Adam, you gotta start over now, dog. You know? You're gonna have to do things the hard way now. So in the future, you won't have to. All love, all praise to the Most High.
There is no dark side, nor a light side. There is only the Force. I will do what I must to keep the balance. The balance is what keeps me together. There is no good without evil, but evil must not be allowed to flourish. There is passion, yet emotion. Serenity, yet peace. Chaos, yet order. I am the wielder of the flame, the protector of balance. I am the holder of the torch, lighting the way. I am the keeper of the flame, soldier of balance. I am the guardian of balance. I am a gray Jedi. Not my king, not my legend, not my god. Where's the proof you not my king, not my legend, not my god? Where's the proof you not my king, not my legend, not my god? Where's the proof, nigga? Truly, these fucking goofies, they lose me trying to spit that grammar. 3 a.m. beating a dick, Hannah Montana. Cleaning this shit, wrapping them up. I'm the pimper, pissy fucking dimper. Middle of the bars, my niggas call that Alcatraz. I'm out your past, Anakin dark side without the mask. I'm out your class, talking that dumb shit coming out your ass. We don't believe you, yin and yang, you good at evil. Houdini tricks not real, don't fool the people. Move the lead, you moves is feeble. I'll move the people, David go one-on-one. Never needed a crew that beat you. Fuck that talking, dogs barking, no bulls drooling. Destiny, DNA, into forever. Put it on Levi, Jacob, and the best of Ruben, fuck 9 inch nails. My tribe, we using metal tubing, rocking their evolution, dropping their mess pollution, stopping this devil moving, lopping their heads we choosing. Shit so ridiculous, wrap it up, St. Nicholas, conspicuous, metaphor and real tracks for sure what the difference is. Come to the rap, who wanna live your shit? Take a lot of drugs, then hit your bitch. Reppin' Flash 9, Superman, Kryptonite. He don't get the shit. Tobey Maguire is bit by a spider, not of a Peter Parker. My shit gets darker, don't make me Parker. Breed of a walker, never a stalker, never a talker. I am the walker, dog is a barker, wolf is a stalker, age of the Sith. Saber is lit, raising intent, grazing your graves. I was made for this shit, made in the ways of the grit, paved in the ways of the lift. Crown on my head, I was made for the lift. Drown you a bed, was craving this shit. Ways in the rip, Super Dave in this bitch. Predator rap, I'm a lazy shit, no blaze in the fifth. Edit to life, no phase in the clip, nigga. Not a god. It's the aftermath, going after trash. Add it up, math is math. Slim guard, you can speed it up. Stands each of up, cuz ass is ass. Stuck in a moment, cause the past is past. Fucked up a moment, past the mag. Duck disappointment, half a jab. Pack a lunch, you better pack a bag. Ha, ripping your beat, live with the feet. Mind is raw, but live with the meat. Listen to me, get with the sheep. Back in the pen, gripping your feet. Dig up, climbing, let the kings listen to me. This is what it is, better show 'em what I see. Done with your little rap mockeries, period. Apostrophe, delirious. If you stop at me, this the period of the prophecy. Elijah be my prophecy. Samson and a lot of me. Elijah and a guard of me. David in a rock of me. Legend don't flop and apologize. Smoking hits, a pound of lies. 8 mile size, 8,000 lives. Amalgamized. Bells above with 1,000 lies. Devil's hug, but he pounds you guys. Leveled up, but he mounds you guys. G-Fat beat, put a pound of flies.